So having signed 3 good players haven't changed the face of Manchester United attack. What are the expectations for Ruben Amorim?
First and foremost, he definitely cannot finish 15 again.
He definitely cannot finish 10 again.
They're no born away. Like he can't. Mbeumo 70 million, over 70 million, Cunha over 70 million. What's the name of this guy? Šeško, close to 100 million euro. You understand? 85 million euro thereabouts. So Amorim, he has a new face of attack. You understand? We've gone from Garnacho, Højlund, and what's the name of this guy? Antony, to Cunha, Mbeumo, Šeško. Amorim has no excuse. Last season, everybody can feel it. If you analyze our game yesterday, last season rather, you will see something. Our biggest problem was scoring goals. We didn't concede too many goals away from, differently from that of Manchester City.
But you conceded a lot.
No, I'm saying we didn't concede too many goals like when you relate it to that of Man City. Man City conceded, close to the number of goals we conceded. But they finished top 4. Because they were winning more games. How do you win more games? By scoring more goals. You win 3-2, you consider 2 goals, but you score 3. You win 4-3, you consider 3 goals, but you scored 4. You understand? You are going to score more than the opponent. Let me tell you how the context of all of this. Last season, Onana finished the season with, I think, 9-10 clean sheet thereabout. You understand? The highest had 14. If I have my numbers correct, you understand? That means that in the Premier League, you cannot stop somebody from scoring. Do you understand? The clean sheet brackets was so close that Onana, as bad as he appeared last season, he was inside. Meaning that we needed to score more goals because the way we were conceding was not different from the way other teams were conceding. We were just not scoring. And the club has shown intent by addressing that moment, that area. One of the highest goal scorers of last season in the Premier League was Cunha. Mbeumo too, one of the highest goal scorers, you understand? They had 20 plus goal contributions for their team in EPL alone. And then the only person that I can question, you understand, is addition in terms of goals return is Šeško. But all of us know that Šeško fits Amorim's system. Before we signed Šeško, Amorim told Šeško about his plan. You understand? He told him, you're the type of number 9 I need. I do not need, like I was saying this in the last video, you understand? I read it again. Amorim's creativity is not midfield dependent. You understand? He has stated it. You understand? It is not what midfield dependent. He depends on his wing back and his tens to create for him. You understand? That means you need a very powerful, bullish number 9 to be there. He had it with what's the name? Gyökeres at Sporting. He went to Coventry. He knew what he wanted. So when he saw that character at Coventry, he signed him, and then they started to do what they were doing. At Manchester United now, he has gotten the same characters. He wanted Cunha, he wanted Mbeumo, he has gotten what's the name? Šeško. Trust me, with or without an addition in the midfield, Amorim must finish within top 4 and a major trophy. He has to. There is no excuse. We cannot spend this amount of money and then we'll be expecting the bare minimum. No. If somebody like Enzo Maresca can do what he has done with it, yes, I know the Chelsea squad is ranging close to £1 billion since
over 1 billion now.
No, that's what I'm saying. That since Ted Bulli and Leku took over the club, they've been spending a lot of money. But at the same time, you understand, that is not an excuse. You have to use the tools that you have, and currently now Amorim has one of the finest arrays of players. See, one thing people are not looking at is, if you look at since Ratcliffe came inside there, last season, we addressed one major position, which was defense. Do you know? We signed Delete, we signed Osmazuri, we signed Yoro, we signed Dogu. You understand? And then now again, they've added Diego Leon to the list of players in that defensive unit. That means this season now, they faced attack. And they've signed the attack is completely new. So Amorim has no excuse. The midfield is good enough to get you something. There are teams in the Premier League who don't have your midfield. You understand? You look at Tottenham Hotspur. Look at the likes of Bournemouth. Look at the likes of Brentford. They are playing very well with the midfield that they have. So with what you have, the attack that you have, trust me, all of us as United fans, we know that we are not going to cut Amorim any slack. And I'm grateful for Amorim too. Amorim is somebody who is very, very honest. He has said it. You understand? He believes this team is ready for the season. He believes if him and his technical crew cannot get the best out of these players, they are going to step aside. And that's just it. Today we unleashed the new training center.
Exactly.
You understand? New training center. So all of these measures were put in place to make sure that both the coaching crew, both the players are comfortable to bring out maximum output.
Changing of atmosphere.
Exactly. You understand? It's still Carrington. You understand? It's still Carrington, just that we've given it a fresh look. New swimming pools, new training areas, new gym. Everything is so. I was looking at the entire architectural design. It was magnificent. It was just up to the a state of the art facility. You understand? So my players should understand that what all of these measures are there to do is create a winning mentality inside of them. If there was a particular section in the new training center where trophies were lined up. You understand?
Yeah.
Trophies were lined up so that when you come to Manchester United, you have a sense of ambition. You know that this is the history of the club. You must win something. Amorim, his players should understand that those trophies were lined up. You understand? Fronted so that he can see it. And I'm so happy that Ferguson was there. These are people who have put years, who have put a lot of work, who have put their life into making this club. The reason why a lot of people are saying that Manchester United finished 15th and yet they were able to attract a lot of players, it was because of the amount of effort that a lot of people put in. Sir Alex Ferguson especially, he was the one who rebuilt and built this modern Manchester United that has gone global. So Amorim should respect the history of the club. The players should respect it and play with their hearts. We, the fans, we are going to give them their full backing. We have decided to completely forget and forgive the past season. This is a fresh start. This is a fresh page. Amorim is coaching crew, the players, all of them must put themselves together and give us nothing less than top. And we are not saying just top 4, comfortable top 4. They must qualify for top 4 comfortably with a trophy. FA Cup and Cali Cup are just English teams. You understand? So you should compete. One game a week and then the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. It's winnable. If Ten Hag can win a cup, Amorim should win one. Yes. If Ten Hag, as terrible as he was during his tenure, if he can get a trophy, Amorim too should be able to get a trophy. Trophy is it for me.
All right, so let's talk about there are some players that Amorim still wants, and probably is showing that maybe the club is not yet buoyant enough to get them. Maybe because of there is no sales and everything.
Yeah.
Do you still think that not getting those players might affect in a maybe little or no way?
You see, very few managers are going to get 100% of the players they require into the new season. Very few. You understand? Not especially now that there are a lot of financial fair play rules, PSR, and here and that, where everybody is trying to cut their spending to fit the bracket of whatever the rules states for them. Amorim should understand something. See, you have good players at the moment, very good players at the moment. What is needed now is your tactical prowess. We want to see you impute your tactical ability in areas where quality is lacking. Yes. What's the difference between you and me is that you should be able to not use. If you give me fine players, fine 11 players, what do I need to do? Hey, you play 7, you play this one, you play that one, you play. So it does not take any genius. But if you are the manager of Manchester United, we expect a level of genius from you. In areas where quality is lacking, you should be able to improvise. You understand? Manage the team, manage the moments, manage the areas. If you feel like this is leaking, that is why you are the manager. You should be able to think out of the box. You are not going to get 100% of the player that you need, but you should be able to manipulate the ones that you need to fit the condition and get you the required outputs. So yes, we know the midfield is not perfect at the moment. Nobody's going to lie. The midfield is not perfect because yes, we have Bruno in there. Yes, we have Ugarte in there. Yes, we have Kobe Mainoo in there. But one thing is lacking. We are yet to have somebody who is suited for tempo control. We are Manchester United. We should be very comfortable with the ball. Amorim made a claim the other day. He said that he does not like we being too in haste with the ball. Every time the ball comes, every time the ball comes, we always hurry it up to go and do something. No, a big team holds the ball and do what they want with the ball.
Plan.
Yes, you understand? If a big team should say, I want to attack now. No, I want to hold the ball now. No, I don't want the opponent to have it now. It's within your right. It's within your ability. That's why you have better players than your opponent. So that is the only thing I know that I can say Amorim is lacking. Somebody who can control the tempo. And we are hearing Baleba. If Baleba comes in, you understand, it's a fantastic addition. Like I said, he's the only player that so far so good I can say is difficult to, get because of the whole transfer fee, way to, like you said, not being able to, sell players and all like that. But that being said, Amorim has a fantastic squad at the moment. You should be able to get something out of these guys. There is no way, two ways to say it. We can't sugarcoat it. You've got your players. He said we should give him time to train. He has all the time to train. You understand? He's gotten all the time to train, him and his players, and they resume very early. And glory to God, no injuries. So he had all the players to train with. So please, Amorim, we expect nothing less than you comfortably, not just scrapping the way Chelsea did last season, qualify for top 4 or top 5 as it stands these days, and then get me a trophy. I need a trophy. I am not Arsenal. I must lift something. It's within my culture. Something must be lifted. It's within my culture.
All right, so but I think you guys, it's very, very important for you guys to let your players know that no matter what they are doing on the pitch, they must not lose possession. If you lose possession, let it be like 1 out of 10 or 2 out of 10, because your players are comfortable losing possession. They are always, not only Bruno. Let's leave it to only Bruno, but others are also comfortable losing possession too.
That's for the manager to address. You understand? That's for the manager to address. Sometimes when a lot of players are losing possession on the pitch, you don't look at all the players and say they are bad. You have to mirror the manager too. You have to question his ability to know zones where possession should be kept. That is where his tactical ability should comes in. Know where your players should create possession triangles and here and there so that they can be good with the ball. We know, like you said, Bruno is not somebody who is heavy on possession. He is a midfielder who is always applying that high risk, high reward, always trying to give more passes so that he can get more chances. That being said, we have enough players to get Amorim on the right track this season, and we're expecting more from him, period.
All right, so Manchester United fans, let's know your thoughts down below in the comment section about this. Let's know your thoughts. Don't come here and tell me your thought on the comment section. And don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at Football Analysis 247, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.